Hey everybody, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is a full moon reading for May. I didn't mention anything about the full moon that we're going to have in Scorpio, so I just wanted to do a quick reading to see what we might be dealing with when we have this full moon. Now, one major aspect is it's going to be opposite Sun and Taurus somewhere. I don't know the exact degree, but I think this is going to be about maybe finding out some things maybe that you didn't know about, and might be dealing with some things emotionally that may be a little bit, um, Scorpio things are hard to deal with sometimes, and they can be a little dirty. But these might be some things that might be revealed that's going to help you think about who you are as a person. It's going to help you emotionally get to the truth about what it is you value about yourself as a person, and maybe what types of transformations that you need to make in order to increase your value in self, or increase your belief, your acceptance, your love for self, in order to build your own self-image, in order to increase your confidence. There may be some changes to some things that possibly you have sworn to all of your life. And with this full moon in Scorpio, you could see these things and be willing to deal with these things, no matter how hard or hurtful or dark and ugly they might seem. And I think at the end of it all, once whatever it is that needs to be revealed is in fact revealed, then you can make the changes that you need to make and move on. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for the full moon. And I think what we want to talk about is, the first card is going to talk about what's being revealed. The second card is what we are going to leave behind. And the third card is what we can use to move on. And then I want to pull a quick card for each sign to see maybe more specifically what each sign might be dealing with. So, the first card we have is the King of Cups reversed. Full moon in Scorpio. I have rising and moon in Scorpio, and this is already saying something to me. What is being revealed with this full moon in Scorpio overall is that you might be dealing with an emotionally manipulative alcoholic. Is somebody who likes to drink and talk shit. Somebody who will call you up when they're good and tipsy and drunk and feeling good, but when they are sober, their true emotions are what's really evident, and those emotions may not have anything to do with you. This is somebody who is old enough to know better, but is still trying to pull the same old emotional tricks. This could also be revealing to some of you that you are looking at the cup as half full, and not using your experiences in a mature manner, not your emotional experiences. This is talking about, again, knowing better and getting a hold of yourself, because you've had enough experiences, you've been in enough relationships to get your mind right. Don't see the cup as half empty. If the King of Cups is a person in your life, don't see the cup as half empty. If you got to get rid of this 0, or if they walk away on their own, don't see it as that. Let them go. And that was about what's being revealed. But this could say something. This could say a whole lot as to what you could be letting go. The next card is what we are leaving behind. What we're leaving behind is wrong choices, bad decisions. You've made these decisions over and over again, and now you see what's up. The blinders are off. You are possibly ready to make the right decision, because The moon in Scorpio, like I said, is going to help you see the truth. And not only is it going to help you see the truth, but it's going to help you deal with that, no matter how ugly or how dirty. And there could be something that comes up, just something specific that comes up to where you say, no, I got to make better decisions. I can't just be led blindly into the same okie doke over and over again. And you decide to make a different decision. And so the third card I'm going to pull is going to talk about what is it that we can do in order to move forward? What kind of energies can we use? Just, that kind of thing. The Eight of Wands reversed. Don't make sudden moves, and if you do, you'll find yourself probably wrapped right back up with this King of Cups. I think this is saying wait a little bit. Make a decision, but don't necessarily make a move. Don't make a move until you are absolutely sure, until, that culmination of the full moon has reached its apex. And even then, maybe once you've made a decision, maybe you should still just sit and wait. Don't move one way or the other. Just know that you have to make a different decision. And maybe this is saying don't move while you're making that decision. Sit still and make a decision so that you can make the right one. For those of you who may have been making some bad decisions early on, this could be you, this King of Cups reversed. I think the King of Cups, the Two of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Wands is saying slow down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much, and it's causing you to make the wrong decisions, and you're coming off sloppy. So now that we've done that, let's pull a quick card for each of the signs, just to see if we can get a more specific idea of what each sign could be dealing with. Excuse me. I'm sitting here listening to Chill Hop on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have heard it. That just popped out. So, excuse me. Aries. This is you. This just popped out. Let's see what's up. The Ten of Wands. Aries, this full moon for you in Scorpio is going to release you from some sort of burden, some heavy load that you may have been dealing with. I think that something comes up for you that gives you some relief. You may find out something, you may see something, there may be some sort of emotional transformation with you during this full moon that actually lightens the load. Aries, I think this is saying too that you should reel it in a little bit. Kind of reel in the energy, reel in the action, reel in the movement, and concentrate on transformation of your emotional and psychological self. It's not always in the physical movement. It's not always in the action. It's not always in the fire. This moon in Scorpio, this full moon in Scorpio is a culmination of emotion. It's about intuition. It's about psychic ability. It's about all of those things, metaphysical, those things that generally are kind of opposite of how Aries moves around. Aries is about energy. Aries is about fire. This is all the fire you can get. And I feel like Aries, if you do that, then, maybe you'll feel a little bit lighter. Okay. I know that this camera is probably shaking while I'm doing the little shuffling. I'm sorry about that. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We'll be fine. So next up is Taurus. Let's see what you're dealing with. Taurus. Full moon in Scorpio. What is going on with Taurus? Eight of Swords upright. Taurus, you are stuck in some sort of way of thinking. Now, we just had Mercury retrograde in your sign and move back into Aries. Full moon is on the 10th. And I don't know if Mercury will have already made it back into your sign. Nonetheless, even though Mercury has gone direct today, as a matter of fact, there's still going to be, some stuckness, some slowness. So this could definitely talk about, Taurus, you're feeling like or thinking that you are stuck in some frame of thought. You or somebody else could be using your words to take power over somebody else. This is Jupiter and Gemini. Taurus, I think you could really be going back and forth about how you think about your acquisitions, about your spirituality. It's like 1 minute you feel like you're up, 1 minute you feel like you're down. 1 minute you feel like you have everything you need, the next minute you don't. And I think that there is going to be a need. This is, in fact, the 8. And we're talking about the Scorpio. I'm looking out of the window. I'm like sitting right here at the side of the window, and I keep hearing stuff, so I'm looking out. Anyway, Scorpio's the 8th sign, rules the 8th house. This is the 8 of Swords. So, sudden, maybe ups and downs in your finances, and this may be due to some sort of communication issue. Gemini, damn, I keep saying Gemini. This is for Taurus. Communications with a spouse or a significant other that's probably manipulative, and it's affecting your good luck. It's affecting your expansion. It's kind of like you got it and then you don't. You got it and then you don't. You think you got your hands on it and then you don't. And I think that there's something that needs to change in the way that you're thinking about things. Okay, this just popped out, and that's going to be for Gemini. Something that needs to change in the way you're thinking about things, or if somebody is being mentally deceitful, that will be revealed at the full moon. Maybe you can get a handle on what's up. Gemini, here's the 8 again. For you, I feel like for you, you're going to find out some things, and it's not, some things could be revealed. You know how to move forward. You know what you're leaving behind, but you won't do it. It's like you're not going to follow your intuition. You're not necessarily going to follow what's happening or what's being revealed, what's being shown to you at the full moon. At this time, you may be refusing not to transform. And this is Saturn in Pisces. Definitely holding on to some sort of illusion with it reversed. And it's only restricting your progress. It's only restricting your emotional progress. Refusing to walk away from one thing is keeping you from getting something out of the next. Ooh, who's up next? Cancer. Cancer. I hope you guys are enjoying the Mercury, that Mercury went direct today. I think I mentioned it earlier, and I'm telling you, my mind is bad as hell. It's bad, and it's late. It's not late. It's not late, actually. It is We got two cards that flew out. Cancer, we had the Hierophant and the King of Wands. Some of you Cancers may be looking to make it official with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Some of you might be thinking about marriage. Maybe something comes up at this full moon in Scorpio where you guys decide that you are completely committed to one another and that you want to make it official. This could also talk about bringing some sort of tradition to, I'm sorry, some sort of routine to tradition. And in doing so, you have all the power that you can possibly stand. I do feel like, though, even with Cancer, don't feel like there's nothing going on if it's not the way you want to keep things the way that you do things. And the only way that any fire is lit up under you and how you do things is if it is done in the way that you're used to. Now, the other thing, Cancer, is that the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, and we got Sun in Taurus, and you may be really, really tied to some things that you have probably picked up from childhood. These are the things that make you who you are. And you are, in fact, everything. Just don't burn people up being everything. Cancer, overall, though, I think that this is a good month for you. And because the full moon is happening in your sister sign of Scorpio, it's all good. It's all good. I don't think that anything that comes up for you is going to knock you off of your game. You straight. I really do think, though, that some of you Cancers are possibly going to be looking into marriage. Like, this full moon comes up and you're like, that's it. It is what it is. I love her. I love him. I'm ready to change my life for this person. I'm totally committed through thick and thin, in the light and in the dark. Yeah. Some of you Cancers are really, and that, that actually came up for some of you Cancers a few months ago where we started with this marriage thing. And though you may have had some issues here and there, I still think a lot of you Cancers are building rather than tearing down. Certainly building some sort of foundation. Sorry. I hope my music is not too loud, because I know you guys can actually hear it a little bit louder than I can. Chill pop. Okay, this one popped out. Leo, what's up with you? 7 of Swords. Well, Leo, somebody's been lying to you, and you catch them. This full moon in Scorpio, whatever BS somebody has been telling you, it is a wrap. They don't get away with it. The information is front and center, and it may not feel good. Leo, I think you've known it all along. But you have, for whatever reason, chosen to continue to indulge in the malarkey. And, now the time is coming with the Scorpio moon where it's going to be putting your face front and center. If somebody has been getting away with something, no matter how small, you see it, you decide to deal with it, and you make the correct choices, and you pop. Yeah, a lot of you probably will leave. The 7 of Swords is about lying and cheating. It's about, with upright, he's got the 5 swords in his hand, but there are 2 left behind. So there's still a need to make a decision with those 2 swords that are left behind. And with the 5 of swords, that's about confusion, mental conflict. It's about taking people down, no matter who gets hurt in the process. So in the upright position, this person actually still gets away with doing that for a while, and you're left trying to decide what to do. In the reverse, they're not getting away with it anymore. You start to see it for what it really is. You start to think about things differently, and I think that this is something that's going to come up. It may feel like suddenly for you, with this being a Moon and Aquarius energy card. May feel like it was suddenly, but it's been coming all along. Leo, you knew it all along. You knew it all along. Virgo is up next. Your ruling planet moved direct today. I should have said that for Gemini, but okay, I'm not going to get back on Gemini, but Virgo, your ruling planet moves gold. Really? Your ruling planet went direct today. So I hope that feels good for you. So Virgo, let's see what's going on with you. 21 minutes in. Damn, I didn't know I had been talking that long. Virgo. You got the 10 of Swords reversed. Not ready to face facts. Or this could still be the, by the time that the full moon occurs, Mercury will have only been direct for 7 days. So it's still in shadow. Virgo, for you, when things come up at the full moon, there still may be some things that you need to find out. You may see a lot of things may come up, a lot of things may be revealed, but I do think that there is still something that is going to that is going to be missing from the equation. Virgo, I think you may have to wait just a little bit more to get the total scenario of whatever it is that's going to come up for you. The other thing I see is this is a lot of useless small talk, but it's affecting people in a negative way. This card is Sun in Gemini. Okay. Some gossip too. And it's hurtful, and it's petty, and it's unnecessary. And even at the full moon, though, you still don't know all that you need to know. And I think this is because your thinking is still a little bit muddled, because that was your ruling planet that went retrograde. So you and Gemini, because it is your ruling planet, unfortunately for you guys, I think that it's going to take a little extra time for you guys to feel like you are in the full mental swing of things. So what's next? We got Libra. Hey, Libra. Oldest son's a Libra. Youngest son is a Cancer. Oldest daughter's a Cancer. Youngest son is a Cancer, Leo. And he always says, I'm a Leo, I'm not a Cancer. Alright, baby, I get it. You can be whatever you want to be. Alright, Libra. And the full moon in Scorpio. What's going on with Libra? Full moon in Scorpio. Libra, full moon in Scorpio. Libra. King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Libra. For you, I want to say that this King of Cups, in your case, you could be dealing with somebody who is a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who's very emotionally, they try to come off like they're, this is somebody who's always saying, I'm a grown-ass man. And they act like a 2-year-old. But Libra, for you, I really kind of think that this is saying, all right, Libra, you're having too much fun. You're doing too much partying, too much drinking, and if you don't cut it out, it's going to affect you in the long run. Some of you Libras could be finding out that you have done too much drinking over the course of time, and that you may be having some you may be finding out about some what's the word I'm looking for? Is a primary problem may have been too much drinking and too much partying, and now you are finding out about a secondary problem. Some of you Libras may be finding out that your excessive drinking maybe, and this is just for a small few of you, but some of you may be finding out that your excessive drinking may be causing you some problems. Libra, stop drinking the Cokes too. This is not just about alcohol. Libra rules the kidneys. Drink some water. Maybe that's what's coming up for you simply. Maybe the full moon in Scorpio is going to say, in order to preserve your health, we need you to make some changes and drink more water. Coca-Cola, fruit punch, messing up the kidneys, Libra. Okay. Okay, so who's Scorpio? It's all about you, boo. Scorpio. It's your moon. This is your moon. This is your time to literally shine. Maybe not shine bright like a diamond, because I think that would be sun in Scorpio. This just popped out, so let's see what it is. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Why, come on, dude. I don't feel like anybody has gotten anything. And this Scorpio full moon, I thought was supposed to be basically, like revealing in a positive way. And I guess that's not to say that the outcome won't be positive. But all these are bullshit cards that I have pulled. Ugh. Anyway, Scorpio, I think this full moon is going to show you to, it's just not happening. This love that you've been trying to conjure up, or this emotion or feeling that you've been trying to turn around, or that somebody acts like they're trying to turn around, it's not what it is. And if you, I'm sorry, I have to adjust myself. Scorpio, if you are true to yourself, you will realize that somebody is feeding you a bunch of shit. This cup in reverse, Scorpio, is telling me, unfortunately, that you might decide to go against your intuition. It's the wrong thing to do. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. No. If somebody is offering you something, if somebody is coming to you like they're coming from a new place, renewed love, renewed interest, renewed attraction, I really don't think that's what it is. Or Scorpio, it could be maybe somebody is coming to you with some sort of love renewal, but you're just not buying it. A lot of you Scorpios, that Ace of Cups is meaning for some of you that maybe somebody is coming at you with something. Maybe somebody is offering you something, but you don't feel the same. You are, I think, taking that love back from a particular person and deciding to pour it on yourself. I don't think you feel the same at all. I got these cards that keep coming. Okay. You know what? I'm putting that back in the deck. I don't want to mess with the energies, but I'm not having it. Sagittarius. God, I want Scorpio, full moon. Come on, give us some. Give us something good. But it's life isn't all gravy, so I can't manipulate any of this. I can try. It's only going to work out bad for me. All right. Who was next? Sagittarius? Sag. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Sagittarius. You may be feeling like you don't have enough money right now. Feeling like somebody is shutting you out. You're feeling like you're out in the cold. Sagittarius, some of you may actually be losing, downsizing. On the serious side, I'm not trying to be funny, Sagittarius, look out for foreclosure notices, eviction notices. If you're having some money troubles, maybe you can go to some sort of organization, or maybe it is some sort of organization or institution that is the cause of your troubles. And this is a Mercury and Taurus card. So this may, because you know what? I can find out. If you guys just bear with me. Give me a sec. I have got this lovely app. It's called Time Passages. I don't know if you can see that. But I love it. And it helps me see the degree. It helps me see where everything is. So, let's see where Mercury is right now. Okay, Mercury is at the 24th degree and it's moving rather slow. By the 10th, I'm not sure that Mercury will have moved back into Taurus. So, you know, this may be after the full moon happens that this stuff starts to come up for you. I also feel like some of you Sagittarius could be having some health issues and feeling like you have no support. Some of you Sagittarius are just not feeling very well. Or, you know, at the time of the full moon, you might find out something about your health. And you're not feeling well. And at the full moon, you know, maybe some of you will find out why you haven't been feeling well. I'm sorry, I mixed up the cards, so I have to straighten them out. Gotta straighten them out, right? Let's straighten it out. And that's only gonna be for some of y'all. You some old school, baby. That's the old school. That's Lattimore right there. A lot of you are not going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyway. Who's after Sagittarius? Capricorn, right? Yeah. Capricorn. Capricorn, what's up with you? Full moon. Full moon, full moon, full moon. And this is the start of a new lunar cycle, so we're talking about some stuff that will be going on after the 10th. You know, this is going to be going on in your psyche and your emotional self for about the next 28 days. Within that time, we will have had a new moon. I think the new moon is going to be in new moon in Gemini. So there'll be a new process starting, but this full moon in Scorpio is going to carry these energies throughout that 28-day cycle. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what you got. Ooh, the High Priestess. Capricorn, you know what's up. Take it to the altar. Tell the truth. This is giving you the ability to. This is a card that is ruled by Pisces. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You have access to all the information. And I think Capricorn, you know, and look at here. We got that moon right there. This is the moon card. So this should be beneficial for you, Capricorn. The things that are revealed to you, I mean, it's going to be something that has been hidden. And it's going to show up for you like you wouldn't believe. It may not be something that shows up in the tangible sense. This is something that is lurking around in your intuition. And Capricorn, I know you guys are very earthy and you are not necessarily ones to, not all the time. And of course, this is general. Let me say that. This is general. So it's not going to be the case for everybody. Generally, Capricorn is very earthy and practical. So, they want to be able to utilize things that they can physically manipulate, whether that be through sight, sound, smell, or touch. In this case, Capricorn, you are going to successfully use your intuition. That niggling in your head at the full moon, you are in fact going to pay attention to. Okay, so that's good news. Whatever's being revealed to you is probably coming out of your intuition, and you won't ignore it. That's good. All right, Aquarius, you're up next. Aquarius. That's what just popped up. The Queen of Coins. Doing a lot of shopping? Get it in. I do feel like for some of you, this is some retail therapy. And Aquarius, I want to say at least for the month of May, the full moon is going to reveal to you how to acquire some things. Emotionally, for a moment, you might have some ease, and you may start to, if you have gotten away from focusing on your physical appearance, there are some things that are going to go down with you over the course of May. I'm thinking about your reading that I did. That, like I said, I think a lot of you Aquarians are going to take the high road in this situation where you were involved in some sort of relationship. And I think this is a card that says that, once you kind of get that out of the way, you are going to start to focus on how to do you again. Probably getting yourself together, maybe so you can get back out there. Now, for some of you Aquarians, this is somebody that you could be dealing with, Taurus, Libra, or I'm sorry, Queen of Coins, not Libra, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For some of you Aquarians, this could be somebody who is looking really good to you right now, or you're looking really good to them. This Queen of Coins is hot to trot so far as I'm concerned. Look at her. And she is... for some of you who are looking to start a family, and you could be possibly dealing with the Queen of Coins, this looks like somebody that you could totally get to have your babies. She's beautiful, she's healthy, she's got it going on. A little bit high maintenance too, I think. But Aquarius, if this is somebody you're dealing with, I think you find this person attractive. And if this is somebody who's looking at you, they see you in this way. And again, I feel like this is some shopping, some retail therapy. And last but not least, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, full moon in Scorpio. Full moon Scorpio. Okay, that one just popped out. Queen of Cups reversed. Pisces, if you are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, I feel Pisces for you with this person. And this could be you. You could be emotionally manipulating somebody, or they could be emotionally manipulating you. This is also somebody I feel like who, Pisces, if you felt like they were a mystery before, they become that much more of an enigma. What the full moon reveals for you about this person is that it's going to reveal for you that this person is much more of a mystery and much more hard to hold than you thought. or maybe this could be the way that somebody is feeling about you. And I just feel like, you know, this right now says to me, slippery when wet. So Pisces, that could very well be you, because you are the fish, and a wet fish is hard to hold. So maybe this is somebody, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who every time they feel like they have you, they don't. And I do feel like that there is a lot of emotional manipulation that is going on. Stop it. Because there's a lot of emotion between the two of you. There always has been, there always will be. Stop it. These mind games, these emotional games that the two of you may be playing with each other. If you just be straight with each other, man, this could be beautiful. If you would just be straight with each other. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. It's the mature thing to do. Okay? Well, that's the way I see that, guys. And, you know, that was kind of random. No preparation. I hope that somebody gets something out of this. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope to talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.